All right, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Josie's. It's your boy Ricky Jones Jr. and the lovely. Say your name. What's your name?
Ready, Jones.
All right, that's my lovely daughter.
Yeah.
You don't have your hat. Okay. Okay, baby. Let me do the. Can I do the intro, please? Okay. We welcome you to the video. As you saw in the thumbnail, I am doing a hoop net, and I gave it an attempt the other day. It was a fail. Wah wah wah. But thanks to YouTube and other YouTubers, I was able to get some ideas on what I can do to improve on what I tried to do and change to what I need to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little fun. Obviously, I haven't given this a try. We try all things with you all watching. So hey, it may take me a little while, but Rain, you gonna help me out today?
Yes.
All right, and she has on his Frozen dress, so she is ready for that action. I also picked up some more.
Because I'm Elsa.
Okay, thank you, Elsa. I also picked up some more black mulch so I can finish it out in the back area, a nice tee. And I also picked up some regular mulch because it was recommended to me by, of course, some lovely viewers, probably ones that are watching right now. They recommended me put some mulch on my beds to retain and keep the moisture while being here in Florida. Of course, it gets hot and steamy, so moisture is necessary for my bed. So I have some cow manure I'm gonna lay down first, and then I'm gonna lay down the mulch. But that's in the beds once I finish my hoop scenarios and things like that. So I'm gonna talk you out through the process as I do it, and hopefully you can learn a little something, or as we say, learn what not to do. If at any time you're watching this video and you think of things I should do or could do better, please comment below. Comment and help. Y'all already know, man. I'm open to suggestions, open to whatever you got to say, and most often I will do it because, I trust you, knowing that I don't know everything. I trust people who have some opinions, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, without further ado, let's get to this action. Oh yeah, so Rain asked me what am I doing with these, and it reminded me that I did not tell you my plan. So Rain, listen. So the plan is I have 1/2 inch PVC pipes, and I'm gonna just hoop them around the beds themselves. I'll probably do increments of like two on each side, and then of course with the pole going in the middle, attaching the two of the poles. And then I have 3/4 inch PVC pipes that I'm gonna put on the sides, and I'm gonna have the net attached to the PVC pipes with the idea that I can slide it up so that I can view one end of it if I need to do any landscaping or anything to my plants, and I can slide it down. Then I can do the other side, slide it up and slide it down. So
I got the question.
some excitement over there. So there'll be access on either side with 3/4 inch pipes, and I'm gonna do it for both of my raised beds. Rain is slipping right now. Rain, you okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I have the first one down. Rain is over there helping me taking the leaves out of the beds, which I'm so thankful for. She's helping me out. Good job, Rain. And so what it is, this is what I'm doing. I have these galvanized tube straps that I drilled 2 in on the side with the idea that I can bend it to the other side, and then I have my first hoop. Now before I, seal the deal, I forgot a piece. So I need to add 2 pieces. I need to add the T piece that will have the 3/4, and I also need to add the other T piece for the 1/2 inch pipe that will connect the middle piece. So there's actually 3 pieces I need to put on the other side, because once I drill it in, it's in. So thank God I thought about it now, and remember that while you're doing this too. All right, so let me just show you what I'm talking about on the other side before I drill it in. All right, beautiful people. So before I attach this pole to this side, I have to put the 3/4 T onto it, making sure it's the proper way, because of course the bar go that way. Then I have to put the 1/2 inch T-bar on it, secondly, because that'll be in the middle, and then the other 3/4 T-bar facing the right way, which is this way, on the other side, because it'll be a 3/4 bar, it'll be a 1/2 inch bar, and it'd be another 3/4 bar on the other end to, slide up and down. So make sure you do that before you bolt in your galvanized strap, because then you don't want that problem. All right, let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what I did find out, other than the dogs being out, I did find out that the 1/2-inch middle parts do not just slide like the 3/4 parts, so I'm gonna have to cut it with the saw, cut it in half, and then put both sides on, attach the piece, the T, to each side. So I'm gonna have to do some cutting, which I didn't want to do, but I'm gonna have to do because that's what I need to do. All right, so let me go get the saw and get the cutting. And what you have behind me is my square hoop. Wait, what is it called? Hoop. Hoop. PVC. It's my PVC fence. And I finally did it. What I had to do, y'all saw the other fail video. It was like 10 feet tall. It was like all the way up there. What I had to do was cut it down to 5 feet. So each pole that you see assembled there is 5 feet tall, and I had to, of course, which actually allowed me to use less poles because I just cut the poles that I had in half and was able to make it happen. And what I did was put this bird's net all around it, and I did so by connecting it with the zip ties. I was actually able to use the small zip ties because it is a small 1/2-inch pipe, so you know, it made it work. What I did was down here is that I just put this little galvanized cylinder holder on these bad boys to make sure it's nice and firm, and attach, as you can see, the net there with the little clampies. What I'm gonna do is, of course, I want to still have access to my flowers and things like that, so I'm gonna have a little hook mechanism to go along the bottom, so I could just hook the neck to it, so that whenever I want to get to my vegetables and things like that, I'll just lift it, flip it, and be able to get to it. So that's how I was able to do it. It took me a lot of ingenuity and things like that to get it all done, even down to like this part. So I had to do the center post just to make it a little bit more sturdy and steady, and in order to do so, I had to do like 2 3-way pipes. So the pipe here supporting the middle brace, and then I have a little connecting piece that has the middle piece that connects to the other side that is identical to this side. So I had to do a little ingenuity. Shouts out to the great people at Home Depot because he helped me out. I went there looking for a 4-piece, like a drop down piece, and I looked for a piece that went this way, in which he told me we do not make those. So I was like, oh snap. So I have to you know, figure out what I need to do, and he was like, this is all you have to do, just boom boom boom. And I was like, okay, I can do that, boom boom boom, and made that happen. Now I have this one to do, which is going to be a little bit more challenging, possibly, because I have to build over the cucumber trellis, but I'm not worried about it, because actually these can be higher. I just, you know, beat them down with a hammer just to make them all leveled, air quotes, because I know it's not 100% leveled, but it's leveled to my liking. Okay. So yeah, man, that's all I have to do. Again, for this one, I'm gonna take you along the ride for that, so that you can kind of see the process of how it all came about and how it was all done to completion. And yeah, so let's have some fun. All right, so in order to connect the T's that I have here, I have to use like an extra piece of the 1-inch pipe. Okay, you have to use the same size 1-inch pipe that you're using for your ends. So making sure, which I did, novice mistake, I had the ones that had the little like spin entrance situation in here, so I had to take those back and make sure I get all the smooth entrances for the T pipe. So make sure you do that when you go to the store. And yeah, I mean, I'm just using this little saw, simple saw thingamajigger, of course cutting at an angle and cutting away from my fingers and things like that, because safety is first. So let's go ahead and get to the cutting process, because I need to go ahead and create my T's so I can start to put all the pipes where they need to go. All right. And so just like that, you have the piece necessary. So it's just an easy slip in of one side, all right? And then you do the other side the way you need it to be, which is the other way. And you just fit it in. I try to make it very tight fitting. All right, so it's like that, and then I'll just push it in. And so from here, I just push it in so it's nice and tight. Let me go around to where it will go. I already put the other 3, sets over here. I already put that one over there, as you can see. So now it's just this one. So it'll go just like that. Boom, biggity. Let me push it down. Of course, a whole lot easier with 2 hands, but nonetheless, you can see there's the pipe from here to go right in there. So now I have all of my end pieces on, my caps and all that good stuff. So now I'm gonna just go ahead and cut out the pipes to connect, making sure I have them at the right distance and make it happen. So, it's all pretty fun. Let me get my handy dandy measuring tape. 6 feet of fun, which is plenty enough for this project. Because the length of the bed is 10 feet. So this one will be a little bit higher than this one because of the cucumber trellis. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and measure these out. I'm gonna cut up some more PVC pipe, which I have here, all 1/2 inches. And I'm gonna go ahead and assemble it there. And yeah, you'll see the netting process after I finish that. Yeah. Well, there you have it, beautiful people. I have finished the frame for the second one, going over the cucumber trellis, which turned out pretty well. Leveling aspect, I really don't have to do much. I can knock it down a little bit in the middle, as you can see over there. And this section, I'll just do a little knocking down with the hammer to level it all out before extending the net over it and handling that process. So overall, looks good, fits well, and I'm excited about this aspect. Woo, woo, woo. So now, ladies and gentlemen, that everything is leveled, I went on ahead and leveled it out. Pretty confident and secure with the way it is leveled. So now I'm gonna go ahead and lay the net over it, which is my, of course, bird's net. And just so you know, the measurements of this net is 14 by 14. Therefore, I'll just be able to roll it over, pull over the excess, and if you do it correctly, you'll be able to pull it to here, right? And so the other side, there'll be the excess. And what I was able to do was then cut the excess that drooped over all on one side and was able to do like flaps for the fronts. So the fronts have separate flaps than the sides so that I can access, the front if I want to, or the sides if I need to, things like that. So go ahead and think about that. Try not to do more than you have to do or cut more than you have to, and be useful of all of the net that you have. In other words, don't be wasteful. So that's the idea behind that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the process of rolling it out over the cage, and yeah, let's have fun with this bad boy. Alright, beautiful people, so before it gets too dark, I wanted to show y'all the finished product. I have my netting now on all sides, and I'm so excited about how it turned out. It's ready, it's legit, it's popping. Rain is happy because your daddy is done. So here it is, beautiful people. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe so you can see some awesome things such as this, and you can watch my garden grow as it's growing. But I'm so excited about it because we'll be able to eat organically, healthy, and all that good stuff. The ants with an E. All right, beautiful people, go ahead, subscribe. Make sure you watch these other videos, watch that video, watch this video, and subscribe. Video, subscribe. Okay? Video, subscribe. In that order, because it'll bless you, it'll help you, and it'll encourage you. All right, beautiful people, peace.